What's up, everyone? Brandon back again with another YouTube video. What's going on? So, I've been hearing and also seeing that Apple is actually not fixing Apple Watches. This story came through from iDevice Help. There you go. I think for a minute, because it's I crack your iDevice, and then it's iDevice Help. So I was like, iDevice what? I what? So I had to think about that for a hot second. Now, in iDevice Help, he did mention this in his previous video like 2 days ago, that very small percentage of Apple Watches Series 2 all the way up to Series 4 is having screen buzzing out on them. And iDevice had an issue with his, and he thought it was his fault that he broke his Apple Watch. And to find out that it's not his fault, it's actually Apple's, maybe the battery for that watch, it was faulty, and stuff comes out. Same thing with the Series 3, Series 2, the new Series 4. Not a lot of them, just a certain percentage of them is popping out from the watch itself. The screen is popping out, making the batteries inside of it expand, and popping out from the battery socket and pushing up the screen to pop the screen out. On my iPhone, I mean not iPhone, but on my iWatch Series 1, aka Zero, because this is the very first one. I think maybe prototypes of it. Anywho, it is okay. It's not damaging nothing. My battery life is not great in it, so I think I may have to pop it open, just get a brand new battery in it. I'm not touching that. I'm not gonna fix my watch, because no, none of that. But beside the point. But still, for people who going through this issue, I'm sorry that y'all is going through this. Somebody right now is having a class action lawsuit against Apple for not getting a watch repaired. And on that, I kind of see it as a bad thing and a good thing, but at the same times, like, I don't know. It may go through, it may not go through. Do not know for sure. Now, what you need to do: go to your Apple your Apple retail stores, or go back to like your phone company that you got the watches from. If you with cellular data with your Wi-Fi, well, GPS/cellular. Talk to them, tell them, hey, this is what happens to my watch. I did nothing. It just pop out of nowhere, and it's true, because it just pop out of nowhere, and they probably fixed it. Now, Apple, on their side, you go to their retail stores, they may fix it, they may not. I don't know for sure. I don't have that issue, because I'm generations behind everybody when it comes to the Apple Watch. Now, it may happen, may not. They may fix it for, I guess, $50 to $75. I guess, I don't know for sure. Don't quote me. Just take it with a grain of salt. I don't really know. They may replace it for free, or they may tell you, hey, you need to go ahead and just get yourself a new watch to save issue, time, and money. Just buy a new watch, just transfer your data over. Boom, everything been backed up already anyway, because after you take your watch off your wrist, put on the charger, all information goes straight to your phone and goes straight into the cloud. So that's it, no problems. Now, or take it to like iFixit or something like that near you, or a phone store that fix iPhones, computers, and watches like that. They probably could fix it too. Now, the causes of it. The only reason I could see that maybe a cause of it is people who overcharging their Apple Watch. That's the only reason I could think of. That's the only reason I could see that watches is actually popping out of the screens is actually popping out of their faces of their phone, of their watches from Series 2 all the way up to Series 4. I don't know how, but it is. It's just, I guess they just overcharging, and I take that back. It's not actually, I don't know how. I do know how. Over time, certain batteries, it may be default, it may be faulty, maybe not faulty, but at the same time, it can expand, and then it, you know what happened with anything that's solid and then get expanded out in a very tight, closed space, it push wherever that force is that's holding it down out to make it bulky, just like a original a lithium battery for a HTC Evo. Just use that for example. Even though that happened to me multiple times with that phone, I'm glad I don't have that phone no more. But that's beside the point. Even though I still got it, I just don't use it no more. Anywho, what you need to do is simple. Like I said, go to your retail stores, whatnot, and try to see if they can get it fixed. If not that, try to take keep it off the charger every now and then. Put it on your wrist and let it actually run all the way out. Like let it die out. Don't like put it on your put it on the charger if it's 50% or like 20%, 30%, 40%, something like that, something in that range, or 60%. It's like 55 and above, you still good. I go with a little bit of a 40 to 100%. You still great. Now 30 and below, like say 30 and say like 35 and below. Let's use that to like 15%, 10%. Be weary because your watch may die, and I know people who do not want do not want their watches die because that's like they probably at work or work at a warehouse, and they have to have a watch to see what time it is. And if not, they don't have no time up on the original original old school ticker clock, whatever. You want to see the time on your phone, on your watch instead of putting your phone down, you get in trouble, whatever. I understand. If you have your charger on you, pop it up there. Once it get like say 0%, nah, not say 0%, say 5%, 10%. Go ahead, plop it on to the charger, charge it back up to full capacity or up to 50%. Take it off, put it back on your wrist. You still good for the rest of the day until you get home. That's the only tips I could give y'all. Whoever got these Series 2 all the way up to Series 4 LTE and LTE and cellular LTE and GPS. That's what I say. Apple Watches. That's like I said. That's pretty much it. Besides Apple, even though this is a 1%er, a very 1% issue problem that's going around, even though it's very small, it's not on a wide freaking fly. It's not on a worldwide scale. It's at a very low percent scale right now, like say 15, maybe 1%, give or take. A small issue is still an issue. It doesn't really matter. Apple, y'all need to get on your stuff and keep us people, your fan base, the place that make y'all who you are today, help us out. What I'm saying? We have issues with your product. Y'all supposed to supply with answers. Like tell us what to do. Tell us, hey, you could do this for $50 to $75, give or take, or $75 to $100. You know what I'm saying? Something that can help us carry over, or saying, hey, people who got their watches that's battery is expanding on them, bring it in. We give you a brand new Apple Watch on us for our fault. If they still in Apple warranty, Apple Care warranty, Apple Care warranty plus, say, hey, we could go ahead and replace your watch for free. People who still got Apple Care, or just original Apple Care, say we could place your watch for $100, $150, or $75, something like that. People who don't have Apple Care, period, for their watches, I guess, say $150, give or take, or like $200. I'm guessing, half of the price of a brand new watch. If they totally fall out they line of warranty, like I am with my Series 1 aka 0 Apple Watch, brand new watch, $400, or trade it in, give you like 25 going towards, or $25, $30, $40, whatever, going towards a brand new watch. Boom, you straight. I'm just throwing this out to Apple. So, it's been Brandon. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. And hopefully, all y'all who got that issue going on, hopefully y'all is actually will get that problem fixed quickly. Go to iFixit or any other company, like I said earlier in the video, to fix your watch. That's an Apple retailer or a Apple certified repair personnel. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Anyway, see ya.